Greetings and salutation, Aries. Welcome back to Barnacle Tarot, and I'm here with your April monthly read. But I have a few things that I wanted to chat about. First, I'll keep it short and sweet. As I've been telling everyone, I'm just kind of getting started again. And in this quarantine, I got to give myself stuff to make sure I don't go crazy. So I have set myself a challenge, and that is by the time I have finished my quarantine, which is a week today, essentially, that I will have 1,000 subscribers, because I went live on my Facebook page, Barnacle Tarot, which you can follow me there as well. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I was hoping to hop over to YouTube, but being the newbie I am, I didn't realize that you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do that on YouTube. So that's my challenge. So if you find that my readings resonate with you, please subscribe. You're always welcome to share and like as well. And many thanks. I appreciate that in a big way. So, like I said, you can follow me on Barnacle Tarot on Facebook. If you'd like to arrange a personal reading, you can do so there. And you can reach me, drop me a message, whatever you like. Okay? So let's get on with your reading. So, for the month of April, what are we looking at for Aries? What do the cards have to say for Aries for April 2020? Oh, there we go. So, your focus is the Knight of Pentacles. So, the Knight of Pentacles can represent an earth sign, that being a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It can also represent you in terms of how you're proceeding towards a particular goal. And what this quarantine has done for all of us is kind of give us a whole new reality check. It's like we're not really sure what to do, So at this point, this is probably a pretty wise place for you to be staying, in that you're just kind of checking out what's going on before you make any decisions. There's no rash moves for Aries. That must be kind of new for you, huh? So, so then let's look at what the background to your situation might be, and that would be the world. So there may have been an ending recently. The world also points to travel. So you may have been traveling, as I was, which is why I'm in quarantine. I'm not sick, thankfully, and I cross my fingers, knock on wood, anything else, to say that I am COVID-free. So let's see what the advice is, and then I'm going to clarify these cards for you and give you a little bit more insight. Work. So, Aries, this is a really good time to buckle down and nose to the grindstone time, which I know you don't really have any trouble with. So, so let me get some cards out to clarify these various things for you. The kind of hidden energies around it are on the bottom of the deck. So let's look together. Ooh, okay. So we might be having some disputes. Close quarters and tough situations tends to kind of bring that sort of thing up. So, yeah, let me take a look at what we're talking about here. So, can we get some clarity, please, on the Knight of Pentacles? And what's going on with that? Okay. So, the Hanged Man. There's something that you've surrendered to, as we've all had to surrender, to being confined and cooped up in our homes, otherwise we get fined or worse. Scary times. So at any rate, but one of the things that that's going to come out of this is, with your surrender, then that gives you, that leaves all the space that you need to become more in touch with the divine and with what your actual truth is in relation to that. So, so that's good, but it's like, these are things that Aries is not necessarily used to. So, in the in-between times, you'll be working hard. So here we have the Six of Cups. So this is, I often refer to the fifth house in astrology. It has that kind of energy, even though there's technically 6 cups here. But it's about children, it's about family, it's about nostalgia. It can be about soulmates as well. So, so I don't know how that resonates with you. You could be pondering many different things, your relationships, your work, how your family operates together as well. And also kind of feeling a little bit bittersweet about what feels like is never going to be the same. So, and I feel you. So yeah, in the past, we were feeling pretty boss lady, weren't we, Aries? Had everything under control. Like, everything was, I got this. And so now it's like, now what? I can't do anything. And it's kind of made you feel like you're not as powerful, and like you've kind of gone from a queen to a knight in terms of that kind of empowerment energy. But this is only temporary, Aries. Yeah, and then we also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, self-sufficiency. You, like I said, you've got it all under control. And in some cases, as with the Queen of Wands suggests you, or an Aries, Leo, Sag, fire sign. With this is all about self-sufficiency, but in the tarot deck, this card also points to Virgo. So there may have been a Virgo somewhere in the situation that, during the times when you were feeling the most empowered. So in the future, or at least the advice for how to cope with everything, is to work, as shown with the Eight of Pentacles. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. So this is about speaking your truth. This is about coming into things with authority and not from a place of emotion. This is mind over heart for sure, because that's what's necessary, for these trying times. And then this is the Hierophant. So this is about commitment. This is about tradition, and also, that sort of level of spirituality that gives us comfort in times like this. So, and it also can point to Taurus. The Queen of Swords can also represent Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, so the underlying energies for the clarification is that you're exhausted. You're a little tired. So, as I'm advising anyone in these crazy times, make sure you're getting lots of rest, and you definitely want to spend at least a little bit of quiet time so that you can receive, the insight from the divine and your very unique connection with that. It may be something that becomes more important to you, and much to your surprise. So I'm now going to move to pulling one core card. These are, I'm using them as oracle decks. The first one is going to be about work and career and money and how to deal with that. I am using the Marshall McLuhan Distant Early Warning deck. I don't know cartomancy just yet, but Marshall actually put little sayings on each one of the cards. So I'm going to pull one. I won't clarify it, and however it sits with you is how it sits. So, you pulled the Joker. This is a great card. I find this one really funny. The Clown is the Emperor's PR man. So, there's that. Thank you, Marshall. And then for your family, which, close quarters and all, there's a little bit of insight into that as to, a different perspective on your home life. Oh my, okay, so two cards have come up, and I have to say that, The fact that they came out together speaks volumes. So we've got suffering in silence and the throat chakra. So what do you think that means? I think it means that you need to speak up. I think that if you're having a rough time, Aries, you need to stop this and actually reach out to someone and say, look, I'm not doing okay. Okay? And there are other signs that are doing better than you. And, you know, you provide the opportunity for someone to distract themselves from whatever they're worried about by helping you out. So just try to look at reaching out from a different perspective. Okay? And then for love, let's go with the Oracle of Edek. Hotline. Well, there you go. I didn't even have to shuffle. So, Aries, I hope that this reading has given you some insight into things that are happening for you. I wish you well, and be sure to share, like, subscribe, help me out with my 1,000 subscriber challenge, and I will be so grateful. I promise that I will have lots of free readings, and I'll go live, and we can have a lot of fun. I'd like to really work at building community here in light of our circumstances. So have a great day, Aries, and speak up.